Okay. Hello, Jubel. Jubel, is that right? All right, we got Jubel in here. All right, I'm gonna. He was an angel, one time he loved. All right, I'm gonna invite her one more time, and if she comes, she comes. I'm so amazing. Ooh. All right, we'll go ahead. Look what you taught me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start this training. Feel free to take notes, guys. I am gonna screen record this, so whatever y'all miss, like I will have and upload this on whatever I can to give out. But welcome to Advanced Training Bigo 101. I am Jay Lee. And I am here to go over what y'all can do to enhance your streaming and collect more beans. This is mainly for people who are in advanced training. If you're not in, for advanced plans, for those who are new or in their second or third month, eventually after your training period, you will be transferred to the advanced plan. What it is, advanced plan B is what most of y'all are on or will be working towards. And how advanced plan B works is you will do a minimum of 30 hours a month and 2 hours maximum a day. And your goal is to reach at least 40,000 beans to get the minimum quota. But in the advanced plan B contract, you are more than welcome to make a lot more than the basic standard of 40,000 beans. The reason why we cap it at 40,000, you will have the minimum flat agency fee of 500 Canadian dollars, and 40,000 beans, also if you convert that into cash, equals 190 US dollars, and it is based on a tier level plan. What does the tier level plan mean? Yay! All right, Vanessa's in. The tier level plan just means you have different levels of bean quota, and obviously the more beans you make, the higher the income is. So on the advanced plan B, if you do more than 40,000, let's say you reach 90,000 beans, that also just means we give you more money, and instead of 500 Canadian dollars, you get an extra $200 more. So each tier level gets higher and higher. And if y'all want to kind of have like an idea of, let me see here, have an idea of what it is. It's basically the highest you can make. If you make at least 600,000 beans in 1 month, you can make up to $4,000 dollars in a month. So the sky's the limit. And what I'm here to do is help y'all. Hi, Lynn. Okay, great. We have a lot of people in here now. And I'm here just to help y'all make as much beans and collect as much beans as possible. So we'll go over what we can do to do that. So first things first, let's talk about Bigo IDs. If you haven't already created a Bigo ID, if you click on my name right here, you'll notice that my ID says OMG is Jay Lee. If you still have numbers as your ID, I highly suggest changing your Bigo ID. You only get one chance to change your Bigo ID, but please change it to something that is really easy to type in and easy to remember. What happens if you go over 600,000? Just wondering. Monica, if you go over 600,000, I'm not too sure. No one has really made over 600,000. There's only one person I can think of, and I think Bigo is working to create a incentive plan where if you do go over 600,000, there might be more for you. But in the meantime, they're still working on that for people who have gone over 600,000 beans. If you have, that is amazing. That is great. But until we reach that point, not too sure what to say. I do know Bigo's working on a plan for that. So, but for now, I have never even made 600,000 before. Those are really high goals, and if you can do that, great. But other than that, let's try to aim for 600,000 first. Okay, just wondering. I don't know if I'll go over it. Was just wondering. Okay, no worries. So, and if y'all can, if y'all have any questions, if y'all can try to save it at the end of the training, and I'll be happy to answer them. I get inspired from it. Oh my God, yeah. Rain is the only person I know that has gone over 600,000. But for now, we'll worry about that when that happens. Okay, so Bigo IDs, you get one time to change it. Make sure you change it to something easy to remember because people like just to help for reference. Me and Anthony, when we do events, we always ask for Bigo IDs for everything. So if y'all can, it's easy, something easy to remember instead of numbers. And that's how people find you too, is based off your Bigo ID. So when you're signing up for events or when you're giving someone your Bigo ID, it's much easier to have something simple and easy to type out. Let me switch this to Fluent because, okay, there we go. So no disconnection. Next is fan clubs. Fan clubs also, if y'all are wondering what fan clubs are, you can create your own fan club. What it is if you click on the little heart next to my name, you can join my fan club. Fan clubs are really, really fun to have. There's not many bean incentive for fan clubs, but your fans and yourself, you do get reward prizes, meaning you're the possibility of getting reward prizes for your fans. And if you click on it, you can create your profile badge. You get one time to change your fan club too, so make sure to keep that in mind. And it's great to have your fans become part of your fan club, just because it's always fun to see your fan emblem next to their name and have them represent you. And you can create your fan club by going to your main profile page and clicking on the heart, and it will take you to the page and it'll say, ask you like what you want your fan club to be. Like I said, you only get one chance to change it. And in order for people to join your fan club, it does cost 10 diamonds to join your fan club. So let me put my do not disturb button here. So feel free to create a fan club, guys, and it's a great way for you and your fans to interact and for them to be involved into your streams. So that's the first thing I wanted to go over Bigo IDs and fan club. Next thing, so they have to renew. Yes, so the thing about fan clubs, when people join your fan club, if you don't, let's say, if you don't stream consistently, like if you've been gone for like a whole month, you will lose some fans because you haven't been active, and the fan badge can go away because they're losing an opportunity to represent you and go to your streams. So the only way for them to keep their emblem and badge is if they are in your streams consistently, either gifting you or watching you or interacting with you. And the only way to keep them being in your fans is if you're streaming at least like once or twice a week, somewhere where they can come into your stream and watch you and see you and gift you. 10 diamonds to join a fan club goes to you as no. That's a good question, actually. I think the 10 diamonds just to join your fan club. I think it does goes to you as beans. I'm not too sure, actually. That's a really good question. That's something I need to ask or something I need to trial out. But I think they don't convert to beans, Eru. I'm pretty sure it is just to join your fan club only. So if they do spend 10 diamonds, that goes to your fan club. I don't think it goes to your bean count. Which reminds me, bean rewards. Eek. Okay. But that's something I can ask Bigo and see if they can change. Next, we will talk about leveling up. If y'all click on my name, you'll notice that my level is a 45, and some of y'all, it's really important to level up in this app. The reason why is because the higher level you are, the more you're going to get noticed. If you notice that some of y'all have purple or blue or green, like next to your name, it tells you like what level you are. And the fastest way to level up is by receiving gifts and giving gifts. And the more gifts you either send or receive, the more you level up. You can also level up by doing your daily task in your main profile menu. in your daily tasks, they'll ask you to like check in, interacting, watching lives. Those are also level experience points, and you can do that easily through your main profile page. But it's good to try to level up as much as possible, only because the more you level up, the more people of that level are going to come into your stream. So for those who are in like the 20s, you're going to get a lot of audience members that are going to be in level 20s too or lower. If you're like in my level, you're going to get more people who are level 45s and up. And levels are something to pay attention to, because if you notice some people that do come into your stream, if they're a level 40 or 50, those are people you want to like pay extra attention to, just because they're either big gifters or big hosts that you want to be connected with. Next, we're going to talk about families. This is really important. If you have not joined a family yet, I highly recommend joining a family. I am going to, I'm going to show y'all like how you can join a family. Basically, I'm going to show y'all a video of what I did on how to join families. Families are basically another support group. You have hashtag here, we're like a sort of a family, but families are what are created within Bigo. There's over hundreds of families to join, and if you notice, if you click on my name, if you click on some people's name, that we have like emblems, like I'm in Direwolf's family, and some people are like in Spicy family or KOH. Families are just really good to join, because these are support people who will send you beans and gift you and come to your events, and it's just another support group. Families, they're not mandatory to join, but it's highly recommended, only because besides hashtag, you also want another support group outside of hashtag to come join and support you in your streams. So I'll show you. Family Prestige is happening right now. This is the monthly honor family. Hold on, let me show you here. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all a little video here, if y'all can see. Prestige is happening right now. This is the monthly honor family Prestige. It tells you the rules of how it works. So you have to send 4 event gifts to help family increase combat points. So this means maces, lucky stars, family shields, and super dragons. And the family that wins the most earns, these are what happens if you're in the top, top. Let me actually do this instead. There we go. All right, there we go, that's better. 8 of your family, and this is how many beans you can earn as So this page right here, so basically once you join a family, if your family combats any of these tier levels and you're in the top 8, you can earn these bean rewards at the end. So if your family's in the top 5 or combats at least 15 million points and you're in the top 8, you can earn up to 80,000 bean rewards just being a broadcaster. And on the side right here, these are for people who are gifters. Let's say you are a family leader, though, and you really wanted to create your own family. You can also earn rewards. And founders earn the most rewards as family leaders. So it's good to kind of like keep track and want to rank up as much as possible in families. And the reason why I point this out is because let's say if you're not in a family and you want to consider a family, you want to make sure you are connecting to people who will support you in that family. Does family give you beans, or you get it automatically? So you get it automatically being in the family. So let's say you are the top 8 of your family, Monica. You actually get the bean rewards automatically at the end of the month if they are in the top family combat points. So but when it comes to picking families, though, you do want to really take your time and consider what families to join, because you don't want to join the biggest badass like families if you don't know anyone in it. You want to join a family where you do know people in it who you know will come and support you all the time. So I actually suggest like smaller families that are strong. A good example is Spicy Family, Monica's and Spicy Family. They're not like crazy big. They're very like kind of selective in their family, but that's because they want to make sure they have enough gifters to support the broadcasters. So you want to make sure you find the right families. And every family is different. Every family is different from each other based on like personalities or based on, who knows who. So when it comes to picking families, you want to make sure you find the right families and that you find people within that family that's going to gift you consistently. Because there's no point in joining a family just to join and expect you can't expect them to gift you if they don't know you. So I highly suggest going into other people's stream and making those connections with the right people in order to get the support you need in a family. And just be friendly, just see who are like the top gifters, who are the top hoes, and see what they're bringing and what you can bring for them and how they can build your network. And like I said, you maces, lucky stars, family shields, and dragons. These are the top 4 gifts in order to go up in your rankings for your families. So the more of these 4 gifts you receive, the higher ranking you'll go. So obviously if you get like 5 super dragons, you're gonna like shoot up. So try to aim for those family gifts if you're in a family. And also when you're gift giving to people in your family, make sure you're giving those gifts too. Family shields, maces, lucky stars, and dragons. And you can apply for any family you want. Like I said, just go on the family prestige page if you haven't joined already. And you're more than welcome to leave a family too if you don't feel comfortable, and you can join another one. Families are, like I said, there's no points taken off if you leave a family. But if you're like top 1 of a family or top 2 of a family and you really want to leave a family, finish that month off first before you leave a family. Because if you're in the top rankings of a family already and you want to leave, you want to finish that month off just so you can get those bean rewards before leaving that family. So don't leave a family if you're like way up high up there in the top rankings. Wait till you finish the month off first. So that's pretty much it for families. Let's talk about gifting. So if y'all haven't already, if you're really, really new, for all my new hosts, you don't really have to worry so much about gifting. But for those who are advanced hosts, gifting is a surefire way to get more, to collect more beans. I highly suggest investing. Let's say you get a lot of bean rewards, and let's say you get $600 worth of bean rewards, and you want to cash out maybe $400 for yourself, and then save the $200 worth of beans that you have in your account and exchange those for diamonds. If you click on my name, you'll notice there's a send information where it says how many diamonds I have sent. People pay attention to how many diamonds you sent, and obviously people are going to support those who support them back. It's just the courtesy of Bigo. The more people you gift, the more beans you get in return. So, but I highly recommend to invest your beans and your diamonds into people you know that are going to support you back, and you know that has your back. It's just common courtesy. I started off, I invested maybe about $40 into gifting people, and I gifted people who I thought were really cool broadcasters or really cool gifters, and in return they had showed support back to me and come into my events and gifted me in return. So if you haven't sent any gifts at all yet, I would just say, you don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to. I recommend converting your beans into diamonds because that is the most efficient way. You get more bang for your buck that way. You get more diamonds exchanging your beans instead of putting real money into it. So if you have a chance to exchange your beans, you get 3,000 diamonds for every 10,000 beans. So let's say you have 50,000 beans. You want to exchange at least 20,000 of those beans. That's 6,000 diamonds you can gift to people, and they will come and support and gift you back. And it works. It's always worked. Gifting people is just a surefire way of collecting and getting beans back. And like I said, you don't have to gift big. You don't have to gift dragons or family shields right away. You can just gift, like I said, like start off with lucky stars and just helping people with their events. And you want people to come and support you in your events too. So it's highly recommend that you go and also invest your time into other streamers and other people and gift them back in return. So best gifts to give, like I said, family gifts. If they're in a family, I exchanged only a few beans to cash just to make sure it worked. It did, but now I'm unable to exchange rewards. So like I said, make sure you're saving enough beans to exchange for rewards. If you do cash out beans and you want to exchange for diamonds, just make sure you save enough beans for yourself to do that. And also for gift, Bigo, they also post rebates for those who do spend money. So if you do want to spend money and get some rebates back, make sure to keep updated on the events, because they'll always send out messages saying oh, if you spend this much money, you can get this much rebate back for the amount of money you spent. So if they do have specials like that, I would take advantage of it. So that's pretty much it for gifting. Best gifts to give. And also pay attention, if you click on the gifts, pay attention to the description of each gift, because the lucky gifts only lucky gifts are really good during PKs because they actually count for the score, but they only if you send a lucky star, it doesn't give you 5 beans, it gives you 3 beans because those are rebate gifts. So all the lucky gifts are rebate gifts, meaning they are not worth how much you spend on it. So for an example, lucky crystals are worth I think only 60 beans, but you need to spend 100 diamonds in order to send them. And the only reason why lucky gifts they are half of what they're worth is because people can earn those diamonds back. So meaning if you send me a lucky star, there's a chance you can win 5 diamonds back in return, and I only get 3 beans out of it, but you get 5 diamonds back, meaning you can send another lucky stars and I will get another 3 beans, and you only spend 5 diamonds, if that makes sense. So lucky gifts are really good during PKs, only because those, like I said, if you send Thank you, Monica. She just sent a lucky star, and those, like I said, that's only worth three beans, but unfortunately she didn't get any diamonds back. If you notice, there's a emblem sometimes that pop up during your stream that's a lucky star. There she goes. Now she got 5 diamonds back. So Monica just sent me a total of 6 beans, and she only had to spend 5 diamonds for it. So it'll tell you too, if they earn their diamonds back. And the best time to send lucky gifts are during the lucky star minute. You'll notice there's a lucky star that pops up into your stream sometimes. And during that minute, the chances of them getting the rebates and diamonds back are higher. So if you see that little star that pops up during your stream, tell your viewers and fans, hey guys, it's Lucky Star Minute. This is the best time to send Lucky Stars now, so you can win a chance at the pool. The Lucky Star pool is basically, they'll have a little thing that says 160,000 diamonds. So you can tell your viewers there's a chance for them in that small moment that they can win the pool of diamonds. So more people are more likely to send stars during that minute. So pay attention when the little stars pop up, because that's just basically a chance for your viewers to win the pool of diamonds. Next, let's talk about events. So there's a lot of events that happen on Bigo, and if you notice, you can find these events here. on the Explore page, they have different events, and if you just slide over it, it'll tell you all sorts of events. Right now, they have like a Constellation Taurus event. Each event, they have seasonal gifts for. So you notice like the spring gifts or the constellation gifts. If you click on any of those event titles, they will tell you a description, and every event there is a chance to win bean rewards for every event. I highly recommend to take advantage as many events as possible. Just to name a few, Starless. Starless event, it happens every single month. If you're in the top 100 of the Starless events, you can win a chance to win at least 10 to 100,000 beans rewards. So if you're like number one gets 100,000 bean rewards. And the way to work the Starless events is every day if you stream, you need at least 50 shares to Facebook and Twitter. So once you start streaming, if people don't give you, ask them for shares, because that way you can earn star points for it. And the more shares you get, the more points you earn. If you stream more than 2 hours, 3 hours a day, 3 hours a day, you also get Starless points for it. The more hours you spent streaming, the more points you get for that as well. And also for how many beans you collect. So overall, how many beans you collect. Let's say you get like 2 treasure boxes a day, like that's more star points for you. So the Starless is really good. You want to at least get in the top like 100, top 100. I was like 71 last month, and I got 10,000 bean rewards. I was in top 20 another month, and I got 40,000 bean rewards. So as long as you're in the top 100, you can get bean rewards for that. So best way to get into the Starless is having people share to your stream. Tell your family members to share your streams. Stream as much as you can and collecting beans. But you have to sign up for the Starless event. So, you can't see it here, but it looks like this, like a Starless here. If you haven't already, go to that event page and put, I want to participate, I want to sign up for the Starless event. Even if you haven't signed up yet, just go ahead and sign up for it. And yes, make sure to sign up for it, and then go ahead and start telling people to share your stream. But they have to share it to Facebook and Twitter in order for the shares to count. And if you click on my name, they have a Starless process. And during your streams, they'll tell you like how many beans you collected, how many shares, how many times, and there's different levels of it. So you want to get to as many levels as you can, and it'll tell you once you complete it, the shares or the time for that day. So you can earn a lot of Starless points just from sharing your lives or just being online. So go ahead, and if y'all haven't already, sign up for the Starless event, and that happens every month, and you can get so many bean rewards for that. Okay, so other events, me and Anthony hosts official events. If y'all haven't noticed, the Impossible Box Star PK event, they just implemented that, and this is really good. And rookie stars, new hosts, all hosts can participate in these events. It's called the Impossible PK for a reason, but you can get a lot of bean rewards from it. So if you're a new host of May, there's the Impossible Star PK. So it's a PK. If you get to 5 stars during this PK, you can earn up to 5,000 bean rewards. If you are a previous host or new, and any other hosts that are not new, the Impossible Box PK, if you sign up for any of those events, and they give you 2 boxes, 5 boxes, 10 boxes bean rewards. So obviously if you get to 2 boxes, you can earn up to 8,000 bean rewards. If you get to 5 boxes during that PK, you can get up to 20,000 bean rewards. And if you get to 10 boxes, you get to 50,000 bean rewards. And if you get to 10 boxes, you automatically have over 100,000 beans into your wallet. And add an extra 50,000 beans into it, you got 150,000 beans into your wallet. That's so much money into your wallet. So it's impossible for a reason, because they are really hard to get. But just FYI, 5 stars is 10,000 beans, and for every treasure box you get, every level is 10,000 beans. So let's say you get to the first treasure box, that's 20,000 beans you've already accumulated. And every tier level boxes is just 10,000 beans. So if you wanted 5 boxes, you need at least 6 dragons to get to 5 boxes. Because six dragons is an equivalent of close to 60,000 beans already. So when you are trying to aim for these impossible PKs, just let people know, hey guys, I just need 6 dragons. And yes, that does seem impossible, but if you plan ahead and you let people know, nothing's impossible if you really put the time and effort into it. But that's a really cool event. Even if you get to, like I said, 2 boxes, like that's a lot of bean rewards. And these are just really good events to at least try. I know like it's intimidating to try that event just because it's like, oh, like how am I going to get that? Just don't focus on how many boxes you're gonna. Just focus on how much you can get and that you're at least attempting, because the bean rewards are worth it, I think, in the end. Another event, lucky events. So I think they're also implementing this. I've noticed a few of y'all have tried. I don't know if some of y'all have done the lucky event. Basically, a lucky event is a great way for you to interact with your gifters. And the lucky event is basically a raffle event where you are giving away 10,000 beans to a lucky gifter. If you do get a chance to sign up for a lucky event, it's just a raffle. Your top 10 gifters, top 5 gifters overall, and then the top 5 gifters during the lucky event, they have a chance to win 10,000 bean rewards. And it's just a great way for you to get gifts and a great way for you to give something back to your gifters. So that's another event you can participate in that's also new to Bigo. And then other events people will sign that are exclusive events. Y'all notice that as you're leveling up into Bigo and the more popular you are becoming, the more events you're going to be opened up to. A really popular event is a high roller PK. That is one of the most popular events amongst the top hosts. And that event, you can earn up to a lot of bean rewards. The first round of winners can, I think, receive at least 8,000 beans, or I think 5,000 beans. And winner and losers, I believe, receive beans. And the top winner of the high roller PK can earn up to 100,000 beans. And high roller PK is exclusive, meaning it's only for people who are especially invited to Bigo. So there's a lot of events like that too, like Dino Cup. And you'll notice that people get invited to like international PKs and any event in general. There's chances to win bean rewards, and if there's a chance for you to win bean rewards, I would just say go ahead and try to participate in them. And they host like every single week, and I know that can get draining, but the more events you sign up for, the more bean rewards the more chance of you getting bean rewards. And FYI, bean rewards do not count towards your bean quote, unfortunately. Bean rewards are just to benefit you and your streams. So every time I talk about bean rewards, let's say you get 5,000 bean rewards, that 5,000 does not count towards your bean quota. Your bean quota is what is up here. Like, this is how much you collect during your streams, during your PKs, and during your events. So please keep that in mind, that bean rewards do not count towards your bean quota. Bean rewards do go into your wallet, and you do whatever you want with that bean rewards, whether you want to exchange it for diamonds or cash out. And incentives are just really good to have. Just pay attention. We also give updates on Bigo incentives. If y'all haven't noticed, a lot of y'all participated in the May incentives, where if you streamed over 3 hours a day, you get 10,000 beans. And I don't know about y'all, but I have gotten a really high bean rewards from the incentive. So I highly suggest taking advantage of all these incentives and bean rewards events just to benefit you and get into your wallet. So let's see. But yeah, so events, like I said, it can be overwhelming. So if you want, just make sure you pick and choose the events you really want to do and you can do well in. Don't overload yourself with events. Bigo can be stressful, and asking people you want to pick your events wisely. Yeah, and I'm sorry, bean rewards do come in late. They try to release the bean rewards as quickly as they can, but because there's so many events happening, they do get backed up from Bigo. So sometimes bean rewards can take up to 2 weeks or a month, depending on like which rewards it is. So just keep track of how many rewards you need, and Bigo will do their best to do that. Let's see. But yeah, pick and choose your events wisely. You don't want to overwhelm your supporters with events. You don't want to sign up for like 10 PKs in 1 week, because like the chances of you winning those PKs are very slim if you have like 5 in 1 week. I would say pick maybe 2 or 3 events a week that you really want and that you really want to like do well in, and then like promote those events, because I've seen people who have back-to-back PKs and they lose every single one because their supporters don't want to keep coming to their PKs that they have all the time. So like be smart and be clever about the events you sign up for. Don't be so greedy with events. Like if you feel like you're really good in high roller PK, do that event. Or if you're really good at like lucky events, like do that one. Like you want to make sure you pick your PKs to where you can win. And it's better to have less PKs and win those PKs than have multiple PKs and lose them, if that makes sense. Other ways to featured hour talent and events. I'm going to give y'all a little secret on how to earn more beans with those events. So I know, especially for a lot of new hosts, this is really important. When you do a feature hour talent or entertainment, you can earn up to 3,000 bean rewards. You automatically get 1,000 bean rewards just for completing the hour. But if you get 10,000 beans during that hour, or if you get over 1,000 viewers into your stream, you get another 1,000 bean rewards. So how to get those extra too? You want to do something to where you earn beans. So do something featured special, and you can do a game. You can do like something to where people have to send you gifts and interact into your streams. And I'm going to talk about how to get people interacting into your streams and getting more viewers into your live. So as you can tell with any other social media, the more comments, shares, gifts, the more viewers you are going to have. I have a lot of language barriers with my viewers. That's okay, Vanessa. I'm not really sure if it's English is your only language. To get better viewers into your streams, I can talk about the investing into network after I talk about the features. I'll get into that later. So how to get more people and viewers into your stream. Interaction is key. So best way to interact with your fans and viewers is to do something to where they need to comment into your streams. And a good way to do that, play a game. I've noticed I did something new. Play Hangman. If you have a dry erase board or you have something where you can like draw out things and do like a Hangman or Pictionary game. I used to do this thing where I would draw, I do Hangman, and people would have to like guess the letters, and that means people are commenting into your streams. So like play a game. You could do like a trivia featured hour where you do like trivia and do like, I know people do like Game of Thrones trivia and people start talking about Game of Thrones, or do something where people are commenting. So do something where you can comment and get that interaction going. So like, and best way to do that, play a game. Be like, Hangman, hey guys, y'all gotta guess the letter. People are going to guess so many freaking letters, and you're gonna be like, okay. And then people are gonna try to guess the word. The more interaction you have into your stream, the more viewers you're going to have. Also, have people share your live. The more shares you get, the more attraction you get as well. And also, just make sure your live and your cover photo also is really important too. Make sure your cover photo is something that attracts people too. So don't have a cover photo of like your wall or like something where they just don't see your face. The best cover pictures is just one of you, like, well lit, Well, a really good picture of yourself, and make sure you use your best picture as your cover photo and your title too. Make sure you have something in your title that brings people in, because if you have a title that just says, hey, people are not going to come in. But if you can say a title that says like Game of Thrones trivia, people are going to be like, ooh, like they're going to be more interested in coming to your stream. Okay, Vanessa, I think what that is just your viewers. You just need a better audience, and I'm going to get into that later on. So, and same thing with you too, Iru. I'm going to tell y'all how to gain a better audience for your streams. But that is a great way to interact with people into your stream, guys, is make sure you get as many people commenting and sharing and gifting. So another great way to get people into your stream is play the spin the wheel game. And if you click on the Pac-Man, I will show you, this is my most popular way of getting people. So I have this spin the wheel thing right here. And if y'all click on the spin the wheel, it says you need 100 beans to spin. If you're a low level, don't start off with 100. Start off with like 5 or 10 beans to spin the wheel. I only do 100 because obviously, you know, the higher level you go, the more you can increase your, you know, intake on this. But this is my most popular game and the best way I get beans and interaction. And it's great for feature hours and talent because I get more viewers coming in during this hour. And it basically, if you send me 100 beans, I will give you a chance to spin the wheel. And basically, once I spin the wheel, whatever it lands on, let's see, improv. So basically, this is a great way for people to interact with me. Let's say, you know, I ask my viewer, okay, thank you for spinning the wheel. Whoever sent me the gift, give me a word or a suggestion, and I will do improv. They give me a word like pillow, and I can just, you know, be like, start doing my improv thing, and I'll be like, I like to sleep, like something crazy and funny where it involves the word a pillow. If y'all know what improv is, y'all understand what I do. So basically, I do whatever the spin the wheel tells me to do, and that's a great way to interact with your viewers, and just a great way to get gifts too, and do something fun into your streams. So I highly recommend the spin the wheel. If you don't know what to put on your spin the wheel, if you're a singer, rapper, I put sing, rap, improv, dance, my costume, like shout outs. Shout outs are a really great one to put on the wheel. I basically get a dry erase board and I put like the username and I put shout out and they screenshot the shout out. Another great spin the wheel thing to do is workout ones. People, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Workout challenges. So on my spin the wheel, I'll put like push-ups, crunches, sit-ups, you know, jumping jacks, you know, whatever it is. And people will send gifts just to see me work out. Not only do I get a workout, but I also am getting beans. So like be creative with your spin the wheel thing and do what, you know, what you're really good at. So you can put whatever that thing on it. How do I access the wheel? Sorry, I missed that. So to access the wheel when you stream, you go to the Pac-Man and it says draw. It's the last icon on the right, and it's on the right and it says draw, and it'll show you like 2 wheels. But obviously, if you're doing a spin the wheel thing, you can't do a PK. So if people wanting to PK you, you can only do 1 at a time. So you can only do spin the wheel or a PK. So that's a great way to interact with your fans. Like I said, the more comments you have, the more shares, and the more gifts. Like, get people to like send you gifts and give them something in return. So like I said, doing something entertaining as spin the wheel game, or playing some kind of game, or doing a trivia is a great way to interact with your fans. All right. So like I said, participating in events. Live house events. So if you're doing a talent or live house events, live house is something you really want to win, because if you win live house, you win big rewards. So if you're a newcomer and you have a new host live house, try to get people, take those kind of like a little bit more serious and put a lot of thought and effort into it, because you want people to vote for you. You usually have a yellow box, and the first top 3 people that win, they get bean incentives. And I think for new host live house, you get a push notification. So if you're a winner of a live house and your reward is a push notification, what that means is on your next stream, you'll get they will send push notification out to every single Bigo person. And you know those like Bigo notifications that pop up into your screen that says, hey, come join my room? That's what it is. And instead of like 80 people in your room, you're going to have like 800 viewers come in. And the push notification is really great to get more people to come into your room. So if you can participate in live house, try to win those. Try. And if you're in like a top host live house event, they have like your first place, you can win up to 20,000 bean rewards. Second place is 15,000, and third place, I believe, is 10,000 bean rewards. So it's just like you can win a lot by putting more effort into getting people to vote for you. So if you're in a live house and let's say you're first place, you want to maintain that first place. So make sure you have your viewers and fans like watch out for the live house voting and keep track and be like, okay, like make sure someone is supporting you during those live house events, because like after you go in live house, the votes, you can still vote for people even after they do their live house stream, meaning like if someone else is streaming during the live house, people can still vote for you. So like tell people like, hey guys, y'all can still vote for me even though I'm done with my performance. Like please, if y'all can, just go to the US live house, vote for me, and obviously the more votes you get, the more chances of you winning. So try to win those live house events because those are big rewards. Let's see what else we got here. From all my advanced streamers, if y'all can, I know 40,000 beans seems like a lot as a quota. Aim for 5 stars or treasure chest. Just try to aim for 5 stars. If you get 5 stars within 4 days, you already meet your bean quota. And then you just need to do your 2 hours or 30 hours a month. And for all advanced people, it is 2 hours a day maximum, 30 hours minimum for the month. And like I said, keep updated with incentives and just bean rewards. Take Bigo breaks, guys, and focus on building your network and your audience. So I know a lot of y'all struggle with audience members. If y'all are struggling with audience members, that means you should start investing your network into other people's streams. And I know this can be a time-consuming thing, but it's really important that you go support other people too. This app is all about building your network, and you want to build the right network. So like I said, join families. Families are a great way to build your audience and have better audience members. You're always going to have weirdos and people who are from overseas into your streams. That's totally okay. But if you want better audience, have consistent followers. If you notice that there's a fan in your room who is always in your room, give them a shout out. Make them an admin. Make them feel like welcome, because you know what they do? They share your live to other people, and other people come into your stream to watch you. And if you, like I said, if you want a better audience, invest your time into the people that you enjoy watching yourself and making sure that, you know, you get their supporters and followers too. And the only way to do that is to join families and invest your time into other people. If you're just streaming by yourself all the time and you don't take the chance to build your network, you're only going to get the same audience who's, you know, that are in your streams. The admin really helps. Yes, admins, please, if y'all can, go ahead and create your admin team. Like basically Bigo is creating your team, and you want good admins. You want good admins who are constantly in your streams, who are always coming back. Like I said, you can have up to 8 to 10 admins. Your admin list increases after level 42. But please, like, make sure you're connecting with people. And I know it can be kind of scary and kind of intimidating because you don't know who's out there, and that's fine, but you can kind of get a feel of the people. Like, there's a lot of nice and very like welcoming people who really just want to be a part of your lives. So make sure you're giving them attention. If you click on my bean rewards here, click on the bean, look at your top fans for today. Look at your top fans overall. Pay attention to your top fans because those people need special attention. What I do is like my top fans for today. If I have a gifter that sends me a lot of gifts, what I'll do after my streams is send them a Bigo message personally and just be like, hey, thank you so much for coming into my stream. I really appreciate your gifts. And that like personalized message is, it makes it more thoughtful. It makes it more like, like, hey, wow, that streamer actually like notices me. And that means I'm going to keep coming back because she actually knows who I am, and I'm going to keep gifting her because, she went out of her way to give me that kind of special attention. So just like the little details, like it does matter. And also like showing support back. Like you don't want to be that person that doesn't gift people and still gets a lot of gifts. Like if you have sent 0 gifts, then I don't think many people are going to support you because then they're going to be like, wow, she doesn't gift anyone. So, why should I gift her? So just send some gifts, like invest into your stream and just send some gifts. Don't have to send big gifts. Just show support back to the people that do come and support you because it does, like, they do take notice of that. So if you want to build a better audience, make sure you're paying attention to your top gifters, your fans, your watchers, your admins. Like, make sure you're giving them attention and just let them know that, like, hey, I'm okay. And I think y'all are great. Y'all are great friends. Thank you so much for being in my stream, and just say thank you. Show them appreciation in any form of way. And if you don't want to give people, at least send them a message and just be like, hey, thank you so much for the gifts or just being in my streams. And that's really important to remind yourself of. And just when y'all are doing your streams, share your lives. Share your lives to people in hashtags. Share your lives to your families. To let people know that, hey, I'm here, my live is on, or I have an event, I would love your support. And when people are sharing their lives, go and support them. Like, all of hashtag people, like, go in and support into their stream and let them know that, like, hey, I'm here, I'm your friend, I'm here to support you, and in return, you get the support back. So if y'all can, like, just show support in any way, whether it's watching, talking, chatting, gifting, whatever it is, show support. And I promise you, your network's going to build, and you're going to get better people into your stream. You're going to get, a better audience. And the best thing to do is don't show any frustration during your streams. Don't show any frustration. Be a team player. If you lose a PK, like, don't get upset over it because everyone, like, not everyone can win them. And, if all in all, I notice people who actually show good sportsmanship on here get better fans and followers compared to people who are like Debbie Downers about everything. A good example, I'm going to talk about this. I had one host who I end up letting go because she was really discouraged about not making bean quota, and no matter how many times I showed her support or no matter how many times I've given her helps and tips, she was always such a negative Nancy on when it comes to talking to people. And I told her that was a downfall, meaning like she was telling people like, guys, I'm very frustrated, I'm not getting the beans I want, like nothing's working out for me, no one's coming to support me, I shared my lives, I've done everything I'm told, but no one still supports me. And complaining about that is a very big turnoff. So make sure, like, when you are chatting, and don't talk about our contract. Exactly, Erin, please avoid talking about your contract because she and that same host end up she talked about her contract. She's like saying like, oh, guys, I need 40,000 beans, otherwise I'm not gonna get paid. Like, she really went ham, and I found out through like Bigo, like, people talk. People will tell other people things. And if it relates back to me, I'm going to know. I'm going to have to, like, let you go for that. So, like, be mindful of what you are talking about when you are talking to people, and just try to be positive about everything, because, you know, I've had hosts who didn't meet bean quota for 3 months, and on their 4th month they finally got it because they worked hard at it, they listened, and they followed, you know, the steps to do it, and they get it. So it does take some trial and error for things, but be positive about everything, and don't complain about anything on Bigo at all, because it will show. And a lot of gifters, like, they don't like pity party people, and, you know, they want to see you at your best, not at your worst. And in order for you to get gifts, it's just be genuine, be authentic, be yourself, and just make the right connections, and don't force anything. Like, don't force your gifters to gift you. Just be genuine about it, and I promise you, yes. Look, as long as you're trying, guys, as long as you're trying your best, because everyone is different, as long as you're trying, we'll help you out in any way or form. Like I said, it's all about, you know, giving it your best shot. And we're not going to, the only way I'm going to end, like, let y'all go is if you are disrespectful, if you break your contract, meaning if you talk about your contract with anyone, or if you are just, you know, treat this like a job, you know, like you wouldn't want to do those things at a real job. So you wouldn't want to do these things on Bigo. And my best advice, guys, if you feel overwhelmed, take Bigo breaks. Take Bigo breaks. Don't, like, honestly, we are a very loving family. We give everyone a shot to, you know, do their best. And like I said, we want to just provide a safe environment for y'all. And we understand when people don't make quota, or people have other things that come into play. So, you know, like, be honest about it. Don't be discouraged, because I know that can be intimidating. Don't get discouraged. It's all about, you know, trying to create a positive environment, and it's a learning process, and everyone grows in it. And, you know, it's just, like I said, just be yourself and take your time. Take Bigo breaks. Don't feel like you have to Bigo every single day. It's good to take breaks too, guys. I highly suggest taking like a week or like a few days off just to like recollect your energy, because it does take a lot of energy to talk to people and do these events and network. And I understand, because I'm a host too, and I understand how hard it can get. What amount of viewers should we aim for the new host? Aim for 100 to 200 viewers every stream. Just aim for 1 to 200 viewers a stream. If you feel like your stream is like, you know, coming down, or you're not, you know, not having a much attraction, take a break. You know, if you stream for a good hour and your viewers starts to go down, just take a break. Take a break and then come back at another time where you're feeling energized. Like, don't stream for 3 hours straight just because you think you need to get those hours, and take breaks. So, you know, this is all on your time and what you do and what energy you put out on here. So take your time when it comes to streaming, and don't feel forced to do anything. So, is there any other questions? I know this is a lot to take in, especially for any new hosts, and I hope there was a lot of information for my advanced streamers, if I helped y'all out in any way. If y'all have any questions, let me know. Good stuff. This helped a lot. Okay, good. Do y'all have any other questions, or like, or confused with anything? Let me know now. Because like I said, I know this is a lot to take in, and Anthony is also a great co-manager, so if y'all have questions, y'all can ask him or me. What's the bean? I missed that at the beginning. So for advanced streamers, the bean requirement is at least 40,000 beans a month. But you're more than welcome. Like I said, it's tier level. You'll make more money the higher, the more beans you collect. So in a sense, after you reach 40,000, that doesn't mean you have to quit streaming. You can aim for higher. Okay. So if the base pay, so after you meet your quota, what happens is at the end of the month, you will get your base pay after you'll get the base fee from our agency if you meet the quota. And we do take a percentage out for agency fees. So keep that in mind too, that there is an agency fee, and they do take a percentage out of how many beans you collected. And then they take that out of your base fee. So they don't take that out of your wallet though. So everything that goes into your wallet, guys, that is for you to keep. All the bean rewards, all the incentives, all the things that go into your wallet, we don't touch. The only thing we touch, we just take a percentage out of your base fee, and that's it. Everything else, like, you keep for yourself. And how it works is Elena, she will send you an invoice, and she will let you know what tier level you reached, and what you'll do is send that invoice back to her with the correct information, and then you will get paid via either PayPal or e-transfer. If we don't make, that is correct. So if you, let's say you do make your bean requirement, but you don't make your hours, you get half the pay. So you have to do at least 30 hours and make bean quota to get the full payment. But if you do 30 hours and don't make the bean quota, unfortunately you don't get paid. But you do get to keep whatever you make that goes into your wallet. So if you do, like, you know, however beans you make goes into your wallet. Yes, but if you're in training period, let's say if you're during training, but if you're on plan A, like, you can take your time. You don't have to collect as many beans, because you do get only just a flat fee of the $500 for the first 3 months. Yes, that's right, Monica. But if you do reach 130,000 beans during your training period, like during your plan A, you do get another $200 bonus. So a lot of things, guys, like, if you're in your training period, take the time to understand Bigo and try to collect beans, but, like, try to aim to collect as many beans as you can at the end of your training period. Okay, so Vanessa, if you're switching to plan B, yes, so this will be good. I try to aim for 40,000 beans for this month if you can. And like I said, you can earn 40,000 beans within 2 days. Like, it's all about how you plan your events and how you interact in your streams. And like I said, this training is supposed to help with that. Yes, when you switch to advanced plan B, you will start making the tier level money. So you can, like I said, you can earn up to $4,000 a month, depending on how many beans you collect. So, all right, does anyone have any other questions? Gonna stay positive. I know it can, like I said, Vanessa, like, trust me, I know it seems intimidating and it can be discouraging, but don't let it, like, discourage you. Like I said, this should be a fun app. If you're not having fun on this app, or you don't feel comfortable, or it's just something out of your comfort zone, like, don't force it. Like I said, like, take your time with it to understand the app and take Bigo breaks. Don't, like I said, don't feel overwhelmed, don't feel forced. And I know money is something everyone, like, wants to focus on, but focus on having fun with the app, and focus on building your network and having fun with it, because I promise you, like, the beans, like, will come. The beans will come if you're having fun, but if you're just focused on collecting beans just to meet bean quota, people get that vibe, and people don't want to support you just because you just want to make it, if that makes sense. Like anything in life, like, money and beans should not be the, you know, like, main thing you're considering every time. Like, your main thing is, like, you want to build good relationships, and I think that's what's really important in this app, is building the right relationships, because if you build the right relationships, you are going to get the beans, you are going to meet quota, and just making sure you're building the right relationships with those people. Yes. Yeah, and just be careful if y'all do feel like y'all are getting harassed in any way. If you get bullied, if you feel harassed, just screenshot everything, screenshot the ID, and send it to me and Anthony, and we'll take care of it. Because I know there's a lot. Like, be careful with your information. Don't ever give out your phone number. Don't ever give out your location. Like, be smart about it, and just know, like, you don't have to force anything just to get beans. Yes. So Vanessa, if you want, like, try focusing on building your better audience. If you're in a family, start connecting with people in your family, connect with people in hashtag with other families, like, just build your network, and your audience will get better. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, say like with Monica, like if y'all, like I said, if y'all do feel harassed or if there's something like you just don't feel comfortable with, just tell me and Anthony and we take care of things right away. So that ends our advanced training. If y'all don't have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and end the session now. If y'all do have any other questions, please let me know, and I will be happy to answer in the best way that I can. My pleasure. Thank you. Okay, thank you, guys. Good luck streaming, guys, and I wish the best for y'all, and me and Anthony will pop in and stream as much as we can, and good luck. If there's anything else, just please let me know, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. So, thanks, guys. Bye.